Now I'm going to pick all the Big 12 football games for Week 12. One Friday game. Houston at Arizona. 9:15 FS1. Arizona's fed by 1.5 points. Houston has a defense, but they don't have an offense. Arizona doesn't not have a good defense, but they have a better offense. But it's strength versus weakness for both of these teams. And Arizona has disappointed me this year. They have. I think somehow Arizona wins this game, but I'm not confident. I'm going to just get this game out of the way here. Baylor at West Virginia, 3 p.m. ESPN2. Baylor's favored by actually 1.5 points. Baylor's never won in Morgantown before. I get it. And it's the first time for everything. When I look at this game, West Virginia has only won 2 home games all year. And I get the home slate is difficult. I get it. But they should have won more. So, 3 road wins. And all those games I were wrong on, and I wholeheartedly admit it. Including the last 2. But at the end, when I think about, and Baylor's on the roll right now, 3 straight wins. They're coming off of a bye. They have more film on Nico Marchiol, the starting quarterback for West Virginia, because I don't know if Garrett Green's even going to play. West Virginia's pass defense is horrible. Their run defense gave up the most rushing yards all year long to Cincinnati, and they were outgained in that football game by 188 yards, and they somehow won. How come, you ask? 3 forced turnovers that turn into 17 points, including a pick 6 and a backward lateral pass for a touchdown. And obviously, West Virginia forced a fumble and they scored only a field goal. You get the point. And Cincinnati only had like 1 forced turnover and they only got 7 points off of it. Baylor's offense is better than Cincinnati's. I'm sorry. The only thing that concerns me about the Baylor about in this game, besides the road environment, is the pass defense. However, West Virginia has ran the ball a lot last week. And Baylor's offensive line has improved, both in the run game and the pass protection. It really has. Look at the numbers. It don't lie. And Baylor has a better quarterback in this game, with Nico probably starting. You can't deny that. It will be, and it's the best run defense that Baylor's played in a little bit, but they have, like I said, improved on the offensive line. They moved Cindy Fugar from guard to left tackle, and he's doing really well there. And you call me crazy if you want to, but I think somehow Baylor finds a way to keep the momentum going and beat West Virginia at their place. It's just for whatever reason. West Virginia's not that good at home this year. Only 2 home wins. Albany, you pay to beat them. And a bad Kansas team. You can't tell me that's an intimidating environment this year. You just can't. They lost to Pitt despite having a double-digit lead and they choked it away. Obviously, Penn State, Iowa State, Kansas State, I get those. But come on, they're just middle. The middling. So, that's going to be an interesting game for sure. Okay, anyway. Utah at Colorado. 11 a.m., Fox, Colorado's favored by 10 points. Utah's AD got a $40,000 fine and a public reprimand. Is he really a sore loser? Yeah, I admit the officiating might have been questionable, but he could have stated it a lot nicer and got fined less. Or just say, I'm going to talk to Big 12 office about tonight's game. And I'd leave it at that. Back in the preseason, I would pick Utah. But not this time. And it's not preseason anyway. Give me Colorado when Utah doesn't have an offense, but they have a defense. You can't deny that. Now, Arizona State at Kansas State, 6 p.m. ESPN. Kansas State's favored by 8 points. And it's an interesting football game. If back in the preseason it was like, but both these teams are 7-2. And Arizona State, no matter what, is going to have a winning record. And year 2 of Kenny Dillingham. I do think Kansas State wins this football game, though. But if they do lose another game, forget. They already lost 2 conference games. So that might be out of the picture for the Big 12 title game. And they need to have chaos happen just to think about moving themselves back in the picture. So give me Kansas State to win. Now, Cincinnati at Iowa State. 7 p.m. Fox. Iowa State's fed by 8.5. Iowa State, you blew a tire last week against Kansas. I know that score says otherwise, but you were blown out. Look at the context of that game. It was out of reach. You let one loss turn into 2. And Cincinnati proved me wrong last week too. I thought they would beat West Virginia and they didn't. But it's in Ames for this game. Give me Iowa State to win. That's the ultimate difference for me. But if Iowa State were to lose, they would not have another. They won't have a 10-win season again, potentially. I'm just telling, and they never had one before in football. So as you know. Now, last game, Kansas at BYU, 9:15, ESPN. BYU's favored by 3.5. BYU survived against Utah last week, and I knew that was a trap game, a big time trap game. And Kansas may be 3-6, but they have played a lot of close games. And I think BYU is due for a loss, whether it's in the regular season, Big 12 title game, or the college football playoff. They're going to, if they even get to the college football playoff. So this is really a tricky game here, and Kansas is coming off of a high. But I think they fall down to earth, and they fail to. They have to win out to make a bowl game. I was wrong last week about Kansas, but I don't think they will win this game. Back in the preseason, I would have said yes. I would pick Kansas to win, but this is totally different. BYU's better. So give me BYU. So anyways, if you like the content, hit the like and subscribe button. See you guys later on the road to 700 subscribers. Of course, ultimate goal is 1,000 more. Some money out this course. Like a video, comment video really helps YouTube algorithm so more people can see it. Sharing the video does help as well, so more people can watch. And if you're watching and not subscribe, hit subscribe button, hit the notification bell as well.